your late 20s or 30s, you should at least have 1 times your salary saved up. But once you get to your 40s, you should have about 3 times your salary. And then it just keeps going up until you're 60, 65. You should have about 6 to 7 times your annual salary saved up.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community.
I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.
We see a lot of younger people actually coming in now. Usually it's a life event that they notice. They come in, it's either they realize that they're having a kid, they're just getting married. It's kind of a awakening event that they'll get in here. But usually we won't see too young just getting right in. It's usually a few years in the workforce. Usually they're set up already with their 401k. It's just they want to get more diversified and they want to know how, if they're actually doing things right. Because now day and age, everyone really wants to learn themselves, which they should. But it's always good to have another set of eyes on what you're doing.
What are they doing right, and what mistakes are they making that planners such as yourselves are there to help correct?
A lot of people are doing things right, but we really push people towards younger people, of course, having a strict budget, because that's the main part of starting off and everything, is because that the 50, 30, 20 buck, 20. But we actually, in our firm, like to start off with the 20, 50, 30 rule, because you always should pay yourself first. Just getting in the habit of that from the beginning will set you up for years and years of prosperity, just because you want to start off with that 20 paying you, and then 50, you could put your student loans, everything in the 50% of needs. And then 30, you're doing your wants, and you could have some fun money, of course, because as much as you do want to save for retirement, you can't sacrifice your whole life by just doing everything like that.
Is there like an average ballpark number that everyone should be targeting so they know that they can retire comfortably?
We like to aim for a ballpark. So it'd be like your late 20s or 30s, you should at least have 1 times your salary saved up. But once you get to your 40s, you should have about 3 times your salary. And then it just keeps going up until you're 60, 65. You should have about 6 to 7 times your annual salary saved up. So that's how you kind of do the basis. And usually when you are younger, you're not making as much as you are when you're older. So you kind of take that into the fact, and there's also different investment modes that go in, because Roth, 401k and all that. But the real big basis is just having that 20% being saved up, because once you get that saved, that's the hard part. Then you actually have to put your plan together. But that's where you start off, is just going probably 1 times your salary, 30, and then just keep going up after that.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community.
I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.